behalf of all of us at Project Gambia, I extend the warmest of welcomes to our 2019 Winter Ball here in DL Park Hotel in Motherwell.
Well, I came tonight because I met Rebecca and Aidan from Project Gambia just probably over a year ago, 18 months ago, and I was immediately impressed by them, by their work in Gambia and St John's School for the Deaf. I was impressed with the story that when they arrived there, they just saw in the school that had 200 children, one bag of rice, a couple of onions and a little bit of oil, and that was all the children had to live on. And Rebecca and Aidan said we have to help, and they came back home and went around all of the parishes of Scotland.
Project Gambia's been going now for 8 years. The first time we went to the Gambia was 8 years ago. Paul Lafferty and I appeared at St John's School for the Deaf with 8 bags of rice, 8 big bags of rice. 8 years later, this is us now having our first winter ball. Last June the 30th, I think it was, we had a summer ball in the Lona Hotel, and it's just testament, I think, to the way the charity's been growing in terms of the numbers of supporters.
As I've been to the Gambia, I visited the schools, I visited everywhere where the money is going to. And the reason I keep following them still, I know they are doing a fantastic job. There are many charities happening, but as you can see, they are like none to me. Because, you know, they use their own money to travel to go to the Gambia instead of using the charity money. So for me, it's one of the best charities I ever come across, and I'm always delighted to be part of the charity.
The numbers of people who are here are quite phenomenal. The spirit of kind of support for this wonderful work. I thought it was really just basically one of these little collections that we had around the parishes. You know, they turn up and we give them a few pounds and they go off, but this is really a kind of big affair, isn't it? And it obviously has captured people's imagination, the desire to do a lot of good.
So what I have here is called an early day motion. It's a special motion in Parliament to commend the work of Project Gambia.
I think it's such an important project because it's about feeding children in school in one of the most impoverished countries in the world, getting them to school, because often just having a hot meal gets more and more children to school, gives them the benefit of education and opportunity, but because it also focuses on children with disabilities. And I know from working with the International Development Committee in Parliament that children with disabilities are often overlooked in developing countries. In fact, many don't ever make school. So that's fundamentally really important, that we don't leave any child behind, and particularly not children with disabilities.
Chances to be ideal at £210. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, we're here to obviously support the Winter Ball. We know Frank personally, who's obviously a founder member of the fundraising adventure, and we're here to support. It's a fantastic, event, and we were just wanting to come out, obviously, to support it, and that's pretty much it.
I think we're both teachers, so we understand, a lot of the difficulties that kids go through, and then we've met with the people from Project Gambia. They've been out to a local parish. We've spoken a lot, very eloquently, about some of the struggles that these kids go through, and as a human being, you just feel the need to help, and it's kind of in the kind of human spirit, I suppose, that when you see someone in need, you have to help them. And we feel coming along here, we're doing a little bit to help.
Yeah.
And every little bit helps, I suppose, and everything we can do, we will do.
Well, I came along just like so many other people to support the great work that Project Gambia are doing. They've been to my parish a few times. I know that they get a lot of support in lots of different parishes. And I suppose tonight is just about us showing our support for them and giving thanks for all the amazing work that they do to transform the lives of all these young people.
So I've been involved for the past 5 years. I've been at the Gambia for the past 5 years, and I've watched the charity grow and grow. It's been amazing. I'm very proud to be a part of Project Gambia, and long may it continue. We've got an amazing supporters. The kids are happy, and it's just nice to watch them grow and flourish.
Well, when I heard the ball was on, I was invited, and I thought definitely love to come because I want to do what I can to support Project Gambia. They've been to the parish earlier in the year. There was a great response, and they're doing such great work. And so I wanted to join them for their first ever ball, just to show my support. And it's been great to see so many people here doing the same thing. It's been a great night.
Well, we came here tonight to support a charity. Obviously, Nicola is a relation of Frank, and we supported it quite a lot. We went with Soul Nights, and my daughter Olivia, she's a volunteer. She goes to all the parishes. So we just come here and having a wonderful night, and it's for a good cause.
Fabulous organisation. I'm so impressed. Beautiful food, delicious food. So they are doing a very nice job in the Gambia. They take care of the school of the deaf, looking after the deaf children and raising funds. And they have been to many parishes. They have been to my parish, and people love them. People love their talk. And we are so happy to be here this evening to support them, just to give them our support and our blessing.
We're now feeding over probably near 1,200 kids now, get a hot nutritious meal every day at 3 schools: St John's School for the Deaf, St Patrick's Lower Basic School and St Joseph Nursery School.
Well, I'm an ear, nose and throat surgeon, and my specialty is dealing with the deaf children and deaf adults. And what more fantastic is to support a charity which is supporting children with hearing loss. And imagine the hearing loss, and they don't have anything to eat. So at least if you start feeding them, that'll be fantastic. And then my role is also to supply hearing aids and maybe try and improve their hearing. So that's why I'm here.
The 2 kids that have been involved every day doing their degrees and how they've raised this money is only a tribute, and I can't thank them enough as being a patron, but also we need to look at how they're rewarded as well. You don't normally see youth today doing as much work as they do. Their parents and everybody else that's been involved and all the volunteers. And tonight, I know the good people that are here, and the chapels have been opened up, the schools have been opened up, and the churches have been opened up and given willingly to others. And that's what's good about Scotland and where we come from.
And just such a hope in the Gambia, but not just a hope in the Gambia. It's a light in the dark for our own culture in our country. We'll never hear of bad news, but this is just one great news, Scottish news story. It's come from nowhere, and it's just lovely to be part of it, and that's why I'm here this evening.
I'm sure we will not have had the last of Project Gambia.